Hey guys, Chris here, also known as Warchild V1, back with some more of my Bloodborne walkthrough. This is episode 3. It has actually been like 3 weeks since I've recorded any of this. So it's kind of odd coming back to it when I hardly remember a thing. One thing to note, anytime you come back here to the Hunter's Dream and you notice that, oh my god, where's the doll? I wanted to level up. She is up here. So, you know, whenever I first started playing this game, I thought she was gone. No, she's not gone. She's just up here chilling, checking out this grave, praying, whatever the hell she does. Just FYI.
Welcome home, good. What is it?
I believe I've already done all my leveling up and all that for now, yeah. Okay, so from what I remember, we've made it to the Cathedral Ward. Yes. And it's time to make our way to Old Yharnam. Alright. So I don't really remember what my plan was with weapons on this build. I think I'm going to end up doing the Holy Blade, I believe is what my plan was. We'll see. For now, we're going to roll with this Saw Spear. Alright, so off to Old Yharnam. Go ahead. You can just leave this guy alone and let him go do his thing, or you can come up to him and just kill him. These guys are super easy to parry, by the way, like, really easy to parry. It's kind of dumb how easy they are, but hey, whatever. So there's about all I know about that. Let's head on down here. So that first guy, he actually just comes and chills right here, staring off this way towards, oh, that just... I don't even know what that is. Who cares, right? Oh, I'm horrible. What a walkthrough, right? Alright. So, since the last time I recorded any of this walkthrough, I've actually beat the game 2 more times since then. So this is now going to be my 12th playthrough. That's just kind of what I do, though. I can't help it. This game, to me, is so addicting. I love this game, and I can't help but beat it over and over. I just finished creating a character specifically for level 30 PvP, and I think that's quite fun, but let's stay on track here. Alright, run off this way. You got cold blood dew and Molotov cocktails. Molotovs are always super useful, especially earlier in the game. In the cold blood cocktail, that's just, you know, more blood echoes. Kind of like your souls up in the top right corner there. Alright, so we're going to have 2 dogs. You can technically just run right past them and go in the building. They will chase you, but they won't chase you out the second door. They're really, I mean, I like killing stuff really, so that's what I'm doing. You don't have to, is all I'm getting at. He always shoots, so you just want to kind of roll through his attack. Alright. So one problem with me recording for a little bit and then going out of town and then getting sick and then, you know, 3 weeks later here I am recording again is I hardly remember what all I've already told you guys. So I have kind of skimmed back through those first couple of videos just to kind of get a feel for what weapon I'm using, who this character is, and all that. Alright, so here is our friend Alfred.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred. Protege of Master Ligarius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned?
Yeah, sure. If you click cooperate, he'll actually give you some fire paper and a
very good
gesture.
Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance.
Thank you, sir. And pray.
Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Alright, so we're not going to sit here and exhaust all of his dialogue, but you can ask him about different places, like Bergenworth, or just, I mean, you can just talk to him if you really please. Nothing there that we really need to know, and I'm not that great with lore on this game. I understand. a lot of it, but as for telling lore, I'm not the person to go to. If you want to go watch ENB or Quelag or, you know, someone else besides me. There's a lot of really good lore videos out there. Are you serious? Alright, so up there was a lever that I was supposed to pull. It's right there. I can see it. So let's go pull that lever. That's what I get for talking, right? It's actually, this is literally the second time I've done that. I just did it on a recent playthrough not long ago. But I do feel like I have some good strategies for you guys for some of these bosses later in the game, stuff like that. So hopefully this walkthrough can help you out. I know that there are a ton of people that have already done walkthroughs for this game, and I'm just kind of throwing another needle on top of the haystack. But I truly enjoyed this game. I think I have some good strategies for some of you guys, and hopefully I can help you out. And I'm definitely not a pro. Well, I say I'm definitely not a pro. I die a lot. How's that? I have platinumed the game. I have gotten every trophy there is for this game. But I definitely die plenty. So I've never even talked about it. For these guys, these wolves, the best strategy is to dodge off to the side, like forward and at an angle, either to the right or left. I don't think it makes a difference. As long as you're not in front of them, they pretty much can't hit you, which is awesome. Alright, so my first time through here, I went and busted up all these boxes thinking there might be something. Nah, there's nothing there. There's a bookshelf right here, though. Yeah, I'm on a bookshelf. Yay! So we're making our way to Old Yharnam. There's actually a lot to be done in Old Yharnam. I usually skip most of it, but, you know, this is a walkthrough. I usually skip it if it doesn't pertain to the character that I'm making. I do have a build where I went and got, you know, all the weapons and everything here, which we're gonna do. I have specifically a Blood Tinge build, which Blood Tinge is meant for guns. Blood Tinge is your guns or some other weapon scale with it. This town is long abandoned. Hunters not wanted here. We're gonna go anyways. I don't care about no stinking warnings.
You there? Hunter! Didn't you see the warning? Turn back at once. Old Yharnam, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. They are of no harm to those alive. Turn back, or the hunter will face the hunt.
So I was just looking at the guy. That's actually, the guy that's talking is up there, and he's got a giant gun. He's got a big old machine gun that you got to kind of watch out for. Over this way, if you haven't gotten enough bloodstone shards, here's an easy place to get more. But I would expect by now, especially if you're following the walkthrough, then you have more than you need. That's just kind of how it goes. Alright, later on this will be part of a shortcut, but until then, there's actually a hunter's torch down here that's quite nice. Get his attention. There's actually two of these guys down here. It's easier to fight them one at a time, but they're not that bad, so you can just kind of come in here and take care. Alright. And they do have a chance of dropping you some blood vials. And here is your hunter's torch. The only difference that I am aware of is the hunter's torch actually deals more damage. It's double damage and has more durability. The torch is actually a viable weapon. If you level it up and you're fighting something that has fire, that's susceptible to fire damage, then the hunter torch is actually a very nice thing to have. This is a shortcut that we're going to unlock here later on in this video. At least it should be in this video. I don't see why it wouldn't be. So now pretty much our other torch is just crap, and we're going to roll with the hunter torch. I'm going to save all of the fire papers that I picked up, which fire paper imbues your weapon with fire. It catches your blade on fire. And I'm going to save those for this boss that we have coming up in this level. He really is not a big fan of fire. Look at all these beasts being burned. It's so cool. This game is just, I don't know, I love it. I really, really love this game. I hate being such a fanboy, but I can't help it. Hey, buddy. Alright, up here in the smoke, you actually have some enemies. You can kind of see his eyes right there. Right there. So, yeah, this guy, and then actually two more. And I believe it's the fire that he doesn't like. These guys aren't big fans of fire. That's all I could guess. Alright. So like I said, I'm sure I'm like overly explaining shit. But I can't help it. I'm not sure exactly how much I've already done, by the way, if you... Yeah, I hit the button real fast. That was 2 bloodstone shards. I hit the button fast, so you may not have caught that. I try not to do that. That way you can actually see what I'm picking up. You gotta love that 1-2-3 combo, or even the 1-2. If you do L1, R1, that's a pretty good combo. It staggers. Or L1, L1, or sorry, R1, R1, L1. Those are just good combos with, especially the saw blades.
You are a skilled hunter.
Thank you.
Adept, merciless. Half cut with blood, as the best hunters are.
I'm half cut with blood. I would expect that has something to do with the blood ministration that was done at the beginning of the game when we signed the contract. All signed and sealed. Okay. So once you step down here, you need to be really careful. If you step too far, then the man right up here will start shooting his Gatling gun at you. So the real trick is either you run straight over here and then just drop down a couple times and book it. Just keep running. Or I'm going to show you the actual route that you're probably technically supposed to take. You can take any route you want, though. There's actually stairs here that lead you down.
Which is why I must stop you.
Or you can come over here and drop down. Either way. So from here on, the guy's really going to be trying to stop us from getting to him. What's up, homeboy? If we took the stairs, then we would have actually just came down these stairs right here. I'll show you. Antidotes, you will need those a little bit later on in this level. Yeah, if you took the stairs, they're just right around that corner up there to the right. You just got to watch out, because when you walk out here in the open, homeboy will shoot at you. See that? Alright. And we're going to go have us a little Toxie with him here in a little bit. Toxie. We're going to go speak with the man. He can shoot in here, so you got to watch out for that. Okay. They want you to get close to these because he can blow them up. So watch out. They are explosive barrels, and he can blow them up by shooting them. If you break the ones that are closest to you, then apparently he can't blow you up. Alright. Asshole bird. Pardon my non-French. It's not really French, you know. So we'll call it non-French. Alright, so we're just slowly making our way through this stuff. I don't mind slowly, methodically playing the game. Alright. there's a blood gem in here that goes blood tinge gemstone. How's that? It goes with a gun. You put in your gun, it'll make your gun do a little more damage, like decent amount more damage, I think. All right, so standing in this doorway can get you shot. By the way, I'm just doing it to kind of show you. Except for he's not being that much of a prick. If you run out here and then run back, you can lure some enemies back into here. Plus, yeah. Plus, he'll get his gunfire going again. There are actually a decent number of enemies out there. So you want to be really careful. If you actually go out there, I'll show you in a second, the safest places to go. But it's still not that safe because of the amount of enemies. Here, let's run over here up against this wall. There's just so many enemies is the only problem. So you want to play it really careful. What I just did was not the smartest thing that you could do. But if you stay right up against this wall, I don't think he can hit you. But the second he sees you, he will shoot. I'm going to go over there and pick up this item. It may even get me killed. We'll see. Nope. It's just more blood echoes, so if you don't get it, it's no big deal. You're not really missing out on much. And you don't have to stand here and fight all these enemies. You can just go over this bridge that we're about to go over and skip all of this mess. Alright. So, at this point, he can no longer hit you. I hear a lot of weird growling and shit. Right over here is a hunter. So, watch out for him. The dude is kind of a dick. You don't have to fight him right now if you don't want to. He will not pursue you through the whole level or anything. We will be fighting him, just not right now. We're going to worry about that in a little bit. Like I said, though, I don't believe he'll actually pursue us through the level. I'm hearing a lot of weird growling and stuff that I've never really noticed. But I haven't played the game with a headset very much. I'm usually playing it... I'm usually just playing it on a little screen or even my Vita. I like playing games on my PlayStation Vita. That thing, I swear, is so fun to play with. You can sit there and play full console games on a handheld. I love that. I just love that. And actually, the controls for this game aren't bad on the Vita. Some games have pretty horrid controls, but this game is not horrid. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I like killing those. For one, you're going to want to equip some antidotes. And, I mean, you can equip Molotovs if you want. I'll equip them, but I don't think I'm going to use them. But keep those antidotes handy. If you come out here, be careful. Don't drop down. There are just a ton of enemies down here. And I swear, to me, this looks just like the Blood-Starved Beast, which is a boss that is coming up. Spoiler alert. I like to walk to the edge and make them scream. When they scream, that means that they know you're here, and you're going to have a whole wad of enemies coming. I do that on purpose. Let's go ahead and get down here, because I like to fight them in a little hallway. That way they all have to kind of stay in front of me. And if you attack the wall, right here, you can usually hit an enemy right here. Except for, he knows I'm here, so he's kind of not making himself readily available. There we go. He's going to attack the wall. Here comes the enemies now that he screamed again. There we go. Alright. So these guys have a little more HP than the ones that we fought earlier. So, keep that in mind. Takes another hit, at least. But, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Just play it safe, be careful. You are going to have a lot of enemies. That's about all there is to it. My first time through here, it felt like never-ending enemies, but it wasn't. Tempering Blood Gemstone. This is one of the bigger ones. You gotta watch out for these. These guys can really mess you up too, so be careful. Just be careful. More bloodstone shards. Looks like there's a lot of deaths around here. Yeah. If you walk out here first, and then the big one that I killed through the wall right here, if he screams, the second he screams, the guys down here all decide that they're going to come fight you. So don't just come out here and start fighting him, because you're going to get surrounded pretty quick from behind. So just keep that in mind, and everything's going to be hunky-dory. That really looks like the Blood-Starved Beast to me up there. Alright, there's still a number of enemies in here. Not that many, though. You gotta watch out for that big combo that he just did. That combo will actually really hurt. If he hits you with it, you could get down. Madman's Knowledge, some more blood vials. That is so crazy looking. They just have him hanging at the stake, basically. Alright, so before we move on, let's go grab some items. Like I said, this is a detailed walkthrough. I'm going to show you everything I know about the game, and I feel like I know a lot. I may not know everything, but damn it, I know close to everything. This is the first game that I've ever platinumed on the PlayStation 4. So I'm pretty proud of that. I have not platinumed any other game. Alright, so there's a ladder right here where we were earlier. If you don't remember where we are, this is where that hunter is that wants to be a dick. If he comes down here, I'll fight him. Alright. Come on. But he likes to go back up here where his buddy can shoot us, so I'm just showing you where we are, just so you know. So there's a ladder right here with a lamp on it so you can see it. This actually takes you up to the guy with the Gatling gun. And I mean, there is an easy way to kill him. If you really want to go kill him, you can. Is he gonna follow me? I say he never has. There is a really easy way to kill him, which I'm not gonna do because I don't want to kill him right now. If you go up this ladder and immediately start firing your gun and just don't stop. Usually, the first 4 shots will knock him off the edge. But otherwise, if you drop down here, I'm going to show you how to get some more items that are a lot higher up in this same big room that has the giant blood-starved beast looking guy and all that. We're now up in the rafters, and there are items to be gotten. So we're going to get them because I can't help it. I'm like a, I don't know, I'm a loot addict. I'm kind of addicted to getting loot in games. It's kind of hard to stop. I know I have a problem. And, you know, I have a good support team. We're all working on this problem, okay? Alright, 4 more Molotovs. Over there is an item. The only way to get to it is to jump from here to there. So, here's what I do. I run this way, and then I curve to the right and jump. So, let's try this. Let's see how many tries it takes. Usually I get it on the first try, but since I'm recording, I probably won't. Like I said, since I'm recording, I probably won't. Let's go try this again. You won't take much fall damage here, by the way. Alright, I have missed this more than I ever have before, and I can't believe it. It's about freaking time. I literally just did that like 7 times just to get the bloody messenger head bandage. Something I'm never even going to use. I was getting it for you guys, though, so there you go. I can't believe that. It was literally 10 minutes of my life, because it takes a little over a minute to get back, and I just missed over and over and over and over again. It's ridiculous. But, you know, I got it finally. Now I got to go back, because there's still other items. For one, right here at this altar, you would think this is like a boss room because of this. Is your first ritual blood. You have 2 ritual bloods. Ritual blood 1 is what that is. Which, that is an item that you need in order to get started on doing chalice dungeons. And I haven't decided if I'm going to cover chalice dungeons in this walkthrough or not. You guys are going to have to let me know if that's something I need to do for you guys. There are a few items that you can get in chalice dungeons. There's that is, for one, the only place that you can get the beast claws. I do have a beast claw build specifically just for beast claws. And I actually had no reason to come all the way back up here. I did have reason to come back this way, but not up here. I don't believe. Let's see. No. Alright, let's drop down. So yeah, you get beast claws in the chalice dungeon, which is a pretty cool weapon. And you also get the Madman's garb set or armor set or whatever you want to call it. It's not really armor in this game unless you're talking about the Canehurst set. It's more of clothes. But I think they call it the Madman's set, which is also in that's in a Hintertomb chalice. Well, you have to beat a certain boss and then you can buy it from the Insight Messengers, but maybe I'll have to cover some of that just so you guys know. Let me know what you think. A lot of birds, man. These birds are so annoying, aren't they? Alright, we got them. All that just to come over here and get 2 more bloodstone shards, because you know I'm in giant shortage of those, right? Not really. It was a joke. It was a joke. It's so nice having my voice back, guys. For those of you that didn't know, I had gotten sick and lost my voice for almost, I think I lost it for 3 or 4 days. Turns out I had a sinus infection, and that was the whole problem. So I got it back, but I can't talk high pitch. If I try to talk high pitch, it comes out as a whisper, which is weird. Alright, that hunter's right over here. I can hear him walking. Alright, so what I'm going to do... I would like to kill him right now. But instead, he's really killing me. I would like to kill him. But if I walk out here too much, then I'll end up getting shot by a Gatling gun, and nobody wants that, right? Here we go. Get a little bit of my life back. I don't think you get much out of killing him. He's hiding. Hey, scrub. I feel like we're Twinkies here using the same weapon and all. Oh, that's too bad. That would have hurt pretty good. This is really kind of pointless, I think. I'm just doing it anyways. I am going to be coming over here in a minute, though, so it would be nice if he weren't here. Alright, there we go. He's not bad. It's just we have weaker weapons right now, so... Since I opened this shortcut... And he doesn't respawn, by the way. Since I opened this shortcut, I think... Let's see if we can go down to this other area right now, or if I have to do it from a different place. Let's try it. Watch out for that Gatling gun. Right over here, just drop right down. There we go, yeah, we can do it from here then. Alright, so there's actually another whole garb or armor set, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what to call it in this game. Plus another weapon to be had in here, and that's why I'm in here. 6 more blood vials. Gotta watch out though, because there are a lot of enemies. Doesn't look like it yet, but there are. And they're on their way. They're on their way. But if we take them all out, then there's some goodies here. It's a pretty damn cool weapon. I mean, at least I think it's pretty damn cool. It was my first weapon with a gun built into it in the game. It is a saw spear. It is a rifle spear, which is quite cool, I think. I don't think I have enough blood tinge to actually use it. We'll see. If I do, I'll be able to show it to you. Alright, tempering gemstone, they're always good. The more the merrier, right? Gotta love gemstones. Right here is your rifle spear. I'll see if I can actually wield it or not. No, I cannot. It does require 9 blood tinge, but it's basically a spear that transforms into a shorter spear that you do swipes with instead of stabs. Plus you can shoot it like a rifle. It has a pretty cool charged R2 when in transform mode. And here is the Charred Hunter Set. Excuse me, I was losing my voice for a second. This set is really good for flame resistance, so if you're fighting something that has a lot of fire, this is good for blocking that fire. Alright, so as soon as you step out here, you can't come back. Just keep that in mind. It's a ledge that you drop down. Let's read this. The red moon hangs low and the beasts rule the streets. Are we left no other choice than to burn it all to cinders? Huh. Alright. I'm just gonna run. Right here is where that other hunter would be. He'd be right here trying to fight me. I'm just running because I knew that guy with the Gatling gun was gonna be shooting. Alright. So let's go back down the shortcut that we just created. And right here to the left is the direction that we're supposed to go. Alright, so here we're going to have a couple of those same beast-like enemy guys. Humanoid beasts. I don't know what they are. I guess it would help if I got actual character names for you, wouldn't it? And I have the guide. You would think I would go and read up on that, but nah. I got the guide just for... I don't even know. I'm not using it to get through the game, but I did use it to find some items, so... Like I said, you don't want to be in front of these, but if you're off to the side, then they're no big deal. I'll show you again here in a second. Plus, these right here, these pungent blood cocktails, they're useful if you're trying to get an enemy to go somewhere else besides on you. So, like, if I throw this over there, then he may just go for it instead of me. In which case, you can go up and attack him. But you want to be off to his side or behind. You don't want to be next to him. And for the most part, I don't believe they have any poise, so they're pretty easy to just stun to death. If you want more bloodstone shards, if you go down this way, we just came in from straight over there, down the stairs. If you go straight down this way, here's more bloodstone shards. And that big door will be opened. We'll open that up here a little later on in the game. Okay. God, I love ragdolls. Ragdoll physics. first I'm going to open up the shortcut up here. It's a second shortcut. It takes us back to the beginning of the level. Right here, the first time I saw this, it was a real jump scare. So watch out for that. This guy, he's actually a little tougher than most of them. I don't know why. They made him a little stronger. It takes more hits, and he hits a little harder, I believe. So just keep that in mind. Be careful with them. I've died right there before, and it's kind of upsetting because you're right here by this shortcut that I kind of pointed out the door earlier, which is right here. I kind of pointed out this door earlier. Hey, look, there's that wandering madness that I killed. Alright. So that shortcut will be very useful, especially if you don't quite survive the blood-starved beast fight. The pungent blood cocktail also works against that boss. So I'm getting stuff equipped and ready because we are going to go fight him. It's kind of dumb of me to do this while carrying 18,000, which will be 20,000 blood echoes. By the time I get there, it'll be 20,000. It always is. Just because the enemies that I fight on the way. So it's kind of dumb for me to go in there with that, but at the same time, I'm just in high hopes that I'm going to actually live. There's a good chance I won't, though. So, I don't know. You know what? I am going to go ahead and play it safe. Screw it. Let's take care of grabbing a couple items. When you come over here and grab this, don't be alarmed when you come back and there's a damn beast here. He was up on the wall, kind of up above and just waiting for us to come over here. My first time, I was like, oh my god, where the hell did he come from? Well, he was up there, hanging onto a window. Alright, so I think it would be smart for me to go ahead and get a little bit of HP for this fight. So, by clicking the right side of the touchpad, I can pull up my personal effects menu and reawaken with a bold hunter's mark. And this will take me back to the lamp. And from here, back to the dream. Okay. Well, now that we're here, let's go ahead and spin some of these echoes to... I want some HP is what I want. Because this boss can kill you quickly. He's got this grab attack that can also poison you. And, you know, he takes down most of your life as soon as he grabs you. And then if you get poisoned, you're just dead. It is actually really good to use Gascoigne's set here. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to it. Just because it has a lot of poison resistance. And I don't know why I keep hitting the button and backing out. If you're looking at an item, you can pull your triggers, left and right triggers, to switch between leggings, gauntlet, or gloves, you know, all that stuff. Alright, so let's head back to Old Yharnam, utilize that shortcut, and get to the boss. Alright, so here we are. Let's go use the shortcut that we just created. And to do that, you just kind of wander straight down here and do a couple drops. Drop down, drop down, drop down, slide down, drop, drop, and drop. Okay, we're here. A lot of dropping, huh? But we're right back to where we were just at, and, you know, that's why shortcuts are amazing. So this boss, he's the blood-starved beast, and there's a good chance that he is just gonna wreck me. I get wrecked by him plenty. I've beat him many, many times. So, it's not like I don't know how to fight him. I'm actually going to show you some good strats for him, but once he gets to his third stage, his attacks start actually lasting longer. Like, his attack sprees, I guess you would say, start lasting longer. And he has an aura around him that if you get anywhere close to him, watch out for this guy. He's got red eyes. He hits pretty hard. He gets an aura of poison around him, so if you even get close to him, you're getting poisoned. I'm talking about the boss, that is. So you really got to watch out for that. If you run up here and go quickly, you'll see this Wandering Madness here. As if you don't have enough Bloodstone shards already. There's another couple. And some Bold Hunter's marks right here. Alright. Let's see, how many is this? 3 more. I mean, I'm sitting here carrying 41 bloodstone shards. Like I said, you get way too many of them around here. I'm going to go ahead and grab the items that are around here. This is a good place if you do require assistance to ring your bell. It does require you to have at least 1 insight, which is the stat next to the eyeball up there by the amount of blood echoes you have in the top right. Like I said, I'm playing this game and treating it as if you have never played it. That's why I'm kind of explaining things a little too much, I'm sure. Alright, here we go. Well, yeah, those guys are slow. Let's just go. Have some antidotes ready and fire paper, I recommend. Highly recommend. His first 2 stages are actually quite easy, and you can parry him quite easy too. I kind of messed it up really bad there, but you really can. He mainly attacks just straight out in front of himself, so if you get off to his side, you're usually alright, at least in the beginning. He will screech whenever he's starting stage 2 of his... Here he goes. Nope. Now he's in stage 2. He gets a little more aggressive. But he's still manageable. And he's not just completely poisoning me yet. He will. But yeah, his little fury attacks here get a little bigger. Now's when we watch out. Get that antidote ready. Get some more fire going. Maybe even a pungent blood cocktail over there. He likes blood. He is the blood-starved beast. So if you throw that, then you have a chance that he's not going to go for you. More of a chance that he'll go for something else. But, you just want to stay back because his little attacks here are nuts. There you go. Get him to turn around. Land a charge. If he can. Throw that there so he'll go for it. Damn. He's just... He moves around so much, you just got to be careful. Oh, nope. That's the easy way to die right there. I am poisoned, by the way, so you really got to be careful. More like so, I really got to be careful. You don't have to be very careful, but I do. But there's the blood-starved beast. Go ahead and heal up and eat an antidote. If you're fighting him and you run completely out of antidotes, right back here behind this statue, which he will chase you back here, and he can actually lunge directly through the statue. I found that out. I was fighting him, and he did the jump and grab, and he jumped right through the corner, like through this, and grabbed me and ate me while I was standing back here. I was trying to see if using this statue as a blocker would work, and no, it does not work. Alright. So when you kill him, you get the Thumeru Chalice, which is your very first Chalice dungeon. If you want to get into Chalice dungeons, this would be a good time to start. Because later on in the game, these first few they're just way too easy. It's more of a grind, it takes time is all. Not skill. But yeah, to start a Chalice dungeon, that's what these are over here on this side. And this first one you're not going to be able to use yet. That requires a short route chalice. Worry about that another time. But the first ritual altar. And you can do a chalice ritual. And right now you only have one type, which is the Thumeru Chalice. This is a depth one, which means it's super easy. And conduct ritual. And that's how you start your very first Chalice dungeon. These things are a lot of fun. Once you get further into them and start doing root chalices, which are randomly generated chalices, then it becomes quite fun, I think.
Welcome home. What is it? Very well.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get 22, and I'm going to level up my skill. Alright.
Farewell, good.
So, part of the reason of switching to Gascoigne's garb, you know, for one reason, it has a lot of poison resistance, which, well, I mean, that is the reason, isn't it? But on top of the poison resistance, it also, well, poison resistance is not just how much poison it takes to poison you, that also slows down the poison effect. So if you get poisoned, your life is draining a little bit slower when you have a lot of poison resistance, which is quite useful. So, that's going to be it for this episode. On the next episode, I'm going to show you where to go from the Cathedral Ward to move on in this world. So I hope you guys are enjoying my walkthrough. I really hope it's actually helping somebody. I don't know. I know I love this game, and that's why I decided I wanted to make a walkthrough. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. Please comment, like, and sub if you haven't. And I will see you guys on the next video. So thanks for watching.